Hey, ladies and gents, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? We are back with day 15 on Apocalypse settings here on Project Zomboid. B42. Be fun stuff. Hey, what's going on, Danny? How you doing? How you doing? I appreciate you hanging out. We have a lot to be able to work on. Like, a lot to be able to work on. Now that we are at the new place, it is a very, very like it's a very warm, overwhelming experience of being at this new place, which seems to be a much better area. Tired but have a headache. Tired and have a headache, but good yourself. Sorry to hear that you have a headache, first of all. And honestly, doing what I can do right now, you know? Took the day off yesterday, had the entire, week on. Gonna be streaming tonight, not gonna be streaming on Sunday. And then I have my 2 last physical therapies on Monday and Wednesday, and some other things mixed in, and I'm gonna try to, just get through next week, and then schedule opens up a little bit, but for those of you that have not seen the property, it's an impressive one. It is a freaking impressive little gem out here in the middle of nowhere. It's crazy. It's, I mean, I'm doing well enough. Doing as well as I can. Just have to manage my, how much I deal with, you know. Do have to manage how much I deal with, but that's about it. Alright, so what I've been doing at the same time is I also been recording this. I do pause up to be able to answer chats and stuff like that, but yeah, we're getting into it. So we have day 15. This is, I'll go through the property again as I'm kind of looking at it and stuff like that, and getting things undone, but this is It's crazy. It's crazy how good this is. All right, let's get into it. Actually, let's crack one real quick. And get to it. Hey, ladies and gents, this is Joel Sims Random Plan. We are back here with day number 15. We are stuck in a bed. Oh, dear Lord. How are we stuck in the bed? I don't know how this is going to work. What? Okay, we're stuck in the bed. That's crazy. Okay, so we're going to make sure this doesn't happen again. And there's only one way that I know how to be able to make sure that that doesn't happen again, which means we're just going to do this and put that over there. Put that over there, and then we can just pick this up. Move it out of the way, because I don't want to be stuck in a bed again. That's an interesting way to be able to start out, for sure. Oh, but it got ruined, so we don't have to move it anyways. But we are no longer stuck in the bed. It's because when we laid down, the windows are right there. Alright, well, that issue's not going to happen anymore. Anyways, we are at the farmhouse, and it is an impressive property. Like, we could live out our lives here. And, honestly, we might try. We might try. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to be very cool here. Let's see what we have on us. Oh, we have all this food. We have all that as well. We're going to show you guys a little bit of a showing of the property here. Just in case people haven't seen it. Actually equip this in both hands just in case we have to take on a zombie out here. We shouldn't have to, but you never know. Especially since I haven't been this far out. I just kind of looked at the sheep. Alright, so this is one of our other property lines. Oh no, this is one of our other farm areas. Interesting. What else is all out here then? Because there's lots of like little path tribute or like areas and stuff like that. But I don't think there's... Oh no, there is most definitely something else over here. Or is that the river again? Does the river really stretch out that far? We might have just, like... Yeah, it does. The river does stretch... Oh, it's another bridge. Interesting. Where does this bridge go to? Not gonna lie, we're out in the middle of nowhere. Like, I do not know what is out here. We're not gonna go too much further because we don't want to stray too far. We do have some food on us, which is perfectly fine, but... Like, I can eat... Alright, maybe I can't eat. It's mainly drink, so we'll drink some apple juice, I guess you can say. But this area stretches out with the river over here, and it kind of covers everything else, and... We figured out that there is a wall that protects the rest of the property. As well, a good, like, third of the property is what I should say. The river protects, like, another portion of it. Like, 2/3 of the property is basically covered, most offensively. Just the main road in that isn't. Now, there are some things that we have to watch out for, especially if we want the sheep over here. I don't know what to do about the sheep, if I just kind of want to leave them out here and then shear them as we go. Because as long as I don't mess with them, they should be good. They should be good, and it's fine to leave them over here. I guess I haven't looked in the barn yet, because we're not going to be able to replicate this barn on the property itself, so. But yeah, there's, you know, there's some there, there's some there, there's some there. There was a little, like, itty-bitty baby one running around here before. I don't know if that's you and you just grew up a little bit. I don't think it's been that quick, but... Oh, wait a sec. Oh, it was a gate. That's a gate right there. Hi, guys. Yeah, so they got their little barn in here. I'm pretty sure they munch on the grass and the hay. So I'm not too worried about that. What? Why do we not do that? Curious how that worked. Alright, so we got some planks in here. Hi, sheep. So it looks like there's just another... Oh, they also got feeding trough over here. Yeah. So they've got a feeding trough over here. Now, here's the thing is, once again, as long as I don't mess with them, it shouldn't... Nothing should happen. Now, I can... Like... Let me pet you. Aww. They made the noise. They made the noise. Like, here's the thing, is, like, if anyone ever wants to do, like, a farm style, this is a great place for it. For sure. Because you have the fishing here, you have the natural protection of the river, as you can see, going this way. The river does meet all the way up here. You have your own little greenhouse, you have an unlimited well on property, you have all these trees you can chop down, you have a little, you know, cooking area here. This is one of my favorites here because I can light this fire and I can fire hardened spears over here. And then we found out really, really quickly that this fence protects all the way from here. Let's take a look at it real quick. All the way from here, all the way up to here, all the way over to here. So the only area that you essentially need to protect is the bridge here, and then this portion right here. Everything else is secured. It's fantastic. It really is. And you have a fully garage shed over here. You have hay all over the place, which I think can be used for... I don't know. Oh, apparently you can sleep on the hay. That actually kind of makes sense. You can also pick it up. I don't know if you can use it for other things. The well on the property. There is a roofed chicken coop over here, which is awesome. Which means I can throw chickens in there, and then we can make ourselves eggs and shear sheep and do all types of other stuff. And then there's two other, like, open, like, sheds on property. They aren't closed off, but... And then there is this big, old, awesome basement as well. Which is amazing. It's an amazing little basement. Speaking of which, we are hungry. We are back down to 80 pounds. Why don't we go ahead and enjoy ourselves a half a thing of ice cream while it's here? We might as well eat the the perishable stuff. It is 3:10 p.m. The thing that we really want to focus on now that we've kind of run around and showed everyone everything is we want to focus on getting this food in here. I'm not a big fan of how this is set up, like how it's just kind of like there. I might actually move this around in here and knock out this wall so it's easier to come in here, but I don't know. Because the kitchen is a little bit isolated around from everything else. We have a old oven in here, so that does help out quite a bit. There is a small and a large refrigerator here, but that's not what I'm looking for here. Let's go ahead and get non-perishables in here. Oop, forgot that there is a light underneath there. Let's get some of these non-perishables in here, like the lentils, the yeast. canned goods in here. There's the orange juice and the punch juice in there. We do want to get all that out of there. Let's go ahead and add the firewood into there to be able to get another an hour and something odd minutes. We will have to chop down a lot of trees and bring them in here, or like pile up logs here to be able to feed into the fire. I suppose for now we can just throw these in the other one, and then this can hold our books. Because I want to get this stuff off of me. Because right now what we're trying to do is we are attempting to be able to clear out our trailer and our truck just to be able to make sure that we have some more room. You know what, the other thing I could do is I could place this up here. And we can place this up here. Also, can we use the toaster for anything? Oh! We can actually use the toaster to toast bread. That's freaking awesome. We can make bread. All it takes is flour and yeast, so we can 100% make bread. Alright, what we are going to do is kind of... My problem is trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to store things in this place. It's not particularly easy to be able to figure out how you're going to organize a place this big. So I think what we're going to do right now is just get some of these nails off of us. We do have a spear on us. We do need to get rid of those. I'm just going to go ahead and dismantle these digital watches as we're working on them. Because I have this right here where I've been throwing the scrap electronics. Part of the reason is because I'm actually thinking of putting the generator over here once I move it up. So, we shall see. Alright, do we have a garbage in here? We do, we do. There's a broom in there. Hold on a second. We're gonna throw that in there, we're gonna throw these away. But that garbage bag has a broom in it, which is great because I can get a long stick off of it, which can therefore be made into a spear, which is awesome. We'll also pick up that garbage bag. Pop her in there. Didn't want to do that. Yeah, I think what I might do is I might just knock... I don't know how I'm going to do this. I kind of want to knock out like this door and this area and that area and just kind of open it up to the hall. Maybe knock out this wall completely, just made it like one large area. I'll have to figure it out. Like, I do love the area, but it's a little condensed because of the stuff. I would love to be able to open it up a little bit more. Alright. You know what? I think we deserve to be able to have a cola here real quick. It's been a long day. Alright, let's take a look at what we got in here. So, we're going to want to... the bellows, that in there. We can grab the empty pots. We can grab all the books with us as well. We're going to grab all of these, but they are simply going to go over here. So let's go ahead and place those. There we go. We'll put them on top of there. We have a lot of gas in here, so not too worried about it. There is 800 liters of gas in that barrel. Make a can pipe. Okay. That's clearly what we wanted to do. You can take that. How about that? The digital watches is something that we're going to take as well. The comforter we can go ahead and put in there. We also want to grab, say, that. For the magazines, we can move those in there. Thread and needle, we're working on a couple other things. Tracking and trapping we can do. Car zone exposure we can do. Those can all be moved into that like library area that we were working on. I think that's opened up quite a bit of space in here. What is this? Actually, did not see what was all in here. Huh. Pack of beer bottles. Interesting. You know what? Put that as a secondary real quick. And then can I just put stuff in there too? Might as well. Put that empty pop can in there. Put that in there. So the epoxy can actually go in here because we can move that into a different area. That can go in there. Epoxy, or the wood glue can go in there. I kind of want to hold one can of gasoline on me just in case. We'll hold a lighter on me just in case. We will grab that. I think the rest of this is going to stay in the truck. Now let's start working on it. Some of these other things, as I said, not the most exciting content in the world right now, but things we need to work on, for sure. Box of screws. Are we... Oh, we're messed up there. Okay. So we will put the box of screws on us here. The foodstuffs. I don't know what just happened there. Alright. Alright. Those are things that can come with us. The digital watches. I did not realize we had that many digital watches. Books. The empty pots, the empty saucepans, the empty pan, the empty kettle. As I said, we're trying to make this place as homely as possible. We need to really start working on a lot of things. The big part is going to be getting all of this out of there. Now, the other thing I do need to do is generator. I think we're going to move in the back of a truck because that's going to be like our travel generator. Slow yet peaceful. Alright, now the other thing that I do need to do in here, which is kind of moved into our like nails and tools and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and look for anything that might go in there, like a box of screws. Nothing there. Like the garbage bags. I think that would be a good thing. Box of nails can go in there. The epoxy can go in here. Wood glue can go in there. Not any of that. The bellows can go in there. I think I found it in their bellows, didn't I? Maybe it was in here. Yeah, it was. There's bellows in there. We can put the duct tape in there. Rest of it, not so much. Maybe the extra screwdriver can go in there. Like, we want to leave this into, like, a kind of work-around area. As I said, if I can, I would love to just take a sledgehammer and open this up as much as possible. Just because I don't like how closed off it is. But, we'll work on that. We have bottles of beer. Let's go ahead and, you know, stack those bad boys. Place them all. We're gonna make this place look lived in. Because it is. Alright, the empty pop can doesn't need to be in there. Get this stuff off of us first. Place these. You know what? I'm gonna put these here. pots. Place one there, place one there. These saucepans. Oh, come on. Probably have to walk over there to be able to make sure that this can be placed properly. There we go. Another empty pan. Put that one up there. These other things can go in here because we've still got plenty of room. Yeah, this is only 4 pounds. That's actually kind of crazy that we only have 4 kilos worth of food in there. But the good news is we should be able to get a lot of other stuff in there. Now, I'm personally, even though it's non-perishable, we're going to put the drinks in the refrigerator. I think it just makes sense. Just makes sense. Not a big fan of these here, so we're going to actually toss these on the ground real quick. I will pick them up. I will pick them up, just not right this second. Now we're going to put our books in here specifically. Yeah, so like these 3 can go in there. That one can go in there. We also have some mags that can go in here. We are going to place this up here because I kind of pulled this as like our office. It's going to be our learning area in essence, which is going to be like where our VHSs are. I'll put a TV over here. We'll keep our some of the other learning stuff, or the electronic stuff over here. So we figured out, we got all these watches we can toss in there real quick. Alright, that dry ramen noodles can go in there as well. Let's go ahead and pick this stuff off the ground, because it does not make sense to be able to keep it in there. We'll secure it up, but as I said, like the ham radio's in here. Some of the other stuff, like the learning stuff is in here. I think it's going to be a nice little, den library learning area. I think it'll be kind of cool. You know what? We are going to go ahead and move you up there. And we're going to go ahead and grab all of you because we really do not need a phone book in this day and age. Well, actually, we do need all those things. We do need all those things, and I didn't even think about that. We need it to start the fire. Huh. We need these things to be able to start this fire in here. So I think that will become our new, little fire area here. There's nothing in there, so what we'll do is we will move the other stuff over to this, which I believe is, yeah, that stuff will go there. And then this will be like our fire starting area. I think that makes sense. Place this, damn. We'll put the kettle right here. So same thing, like this is there, notepad can go in there. Like we could just keep this because it could be something that could easily pile up. Alright, now the question is, where am I going to put these other empty pots at? Can we put them up here? We can. Nice. Wait a second, I'm running out of room here. Top of the refrigerator works. Now we want to do thread and stuff like that, which we already figured out that our tailoring area is most likely going to be down here. We're going to put all our tailoring stuff in here, so that's where all our thread, our needles are going to go. Do we have anything in here? No. Blue pens can go. What is all in here? Oh, that's right. I don't need blue pens. I don't need them. I think what we can do is, like, any writing utensils, just in case we run out of them, we could probably just put them in that desk in the creative room, I guess you can say. In here. In here. There we go, because we can put all the pens in there. I don't think there's anything to be able to use for a stapler. I mean, if we just want to be more realistic looking, we could just put it there, but we'll take the paperwork because that can be put in the fire starting area. Oh, look at me. Early onset den mothering here. This is crazy. I don't ever do this. I actually do never do this. Alright, so the other thing that I need to do is get this stuff out of here. So we've got the 86 manual. We got the matchbooks that can go in there. Didn't even think about that one. The lighters that can go in there. Didn't even think about that one either. Because the only thing that we're going to be doing is lighting this fire, other than the fire that's out there, but I'm probably going to put something out there as well. We have these matchbooks. The tissue can go in there. We can take that apart. And then I think we are mostly good with what we have in here. Let's go ahead and toss this stuff in here, and then what I'll do is I'll place the cooler right up here. The other thing that's really, really cool is not only does the toaster work to be able to make toast, the coffee maker works to be able to make coffee. Like, they've added so many little things to this. It's crazy. I'm actually kind of curious to be able to see if there's any, like, things that the microwave... Oh, no, you can just change the temp. I mean, the temperature, that's it. But still, you do have those options. It's interesting. There's quite a bit to this game that, I feel like didn't used to be there. And it, definitely has opened up quite a bit. You know what? I just realized this. Oh, dear Lord. Where else can I put this? You know what? I'm gonna put the pack of beer bottles up there, I guess. It is already looking more lived in here, which is something that I do really, really enjoy about, like, homesteading in Zomboid, is the ability to be able to have that lived-in feeling. Alright, the other thing that we could do, we do not have one of these, so we're going to go ahead and spin you around. Put a flipping comforter on our bed. There we go. I don't really have a lot of storage over here, do I? So I think maybe I'll grab like a rack from somewhere, and then we'll put our clothing down here for the time being. We did find a couple more magazines here. The twigs we don't need, the jar and the jar lids we don't need up here. Keep things clean. Is there any more stuff that we can move from here? I also want to properly get these housing areas cleaned up, because there's a couple of things that kind of like, Like, I kind of want to move these. I would prefer them being over there where you can actually see them. But I don't know. I'm curious. Can we rock in the rocking chair? I want to see if you can rock in the rocking chair. Can we rock it? No. Of course we can't. Of course we can't. The other thing that I do want to do is we will put some, like, lighting stuff in here as well. So, like, let's put the paperwork in there, let's put the newspaper in there, the notepad, sheet of paper, some twigs, all things that can be used to be able to light the fire itself. Like how you can see, like, destroy for fuel, light for fire. We'll put logs in there as well, because during the winter, it's going to get rough in here. So we really, really need to be smart about this. You know what, as of right now, we're just going to go ahead and move some of this other stuff in here, though. Like, I'm just realizing I'm using so much time doing this that it's just... We need to get stuff out. Keep the beta blockers on us. Alright. It's a really cool looking place, though. I like it. I like it a lot. Put that in there, put that in there. That and that can go in there. Work with me here. We are going to keep that on us for now, if I can. Yeah, we can. Because then I can carve spears. Which is what we're going to do. Always got a level of carving. Nice. Power bar can go in here. Because it's something that we can just take apart. For more electronic XP. And that's the thing that we're going to need to work on, is we need to find how to use generators, or we need to work on getting our electronics, our electronics up to 3. Our electric to 3. Oh, we just got a level in running too. Alright, now, let's take a look at what we've got back here. We want to continue trying to make as much room in here as possible, which one is going to be getting that generator out of here. Now, being that it's going to be a travel generator, I'm going to keep it in the truck. I'm not going to keep it in here. So we'll put it in there, because then that can of gas and the full generator will allow us to be able to access like gas stations or something like that when we get into other areas. Right now, we do not have that ability because the old gas station has been completely destroyed. So, yeah. Or not completely destroyed, but it's been completely taken apart for the... Brain is braining right now. All the gas has been drained out of it. There we go. Kind of don't know where I want to put that stuff. I don't know where I want... I mean, I guess I can set up... I'm also hearing things right now. Weird. So yeah, this first day is basically going to be... We are most likely just going to be moving a lot of stuff all around here. We do not need the weapons on us right now. Like, we have the pistols, we have the rifles, we have that. That is not a absolute need right now. We also have two match boxes and a match book. We are making sure that we are not running out of fire starting materials for sure. The other thing that I need to do is kind of figure out where I am going to put all of my weapon type materials here. But for now, let's go ahead and get some food stuff out of here. Those out of here. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that at all. Let's grab the pillows because we can put them up on our bed. Let's grab all of that stuff. Just trying to make as much room as I possibly can here because I want to go back and get a couple of things, and I also want to bring some stuff back, so we need the room here. I'm not gonna lie, there's a big part of me that wants to just pick up a freaking... Probably not a bad idea. Curious.
I'm feeling stabby.
Dear freaking lord. I am not feeling stabby at this minute, but I appreciate that. Yeah, I completely forgot that I had the sound alerts on. What's going on, baby girl? That's just Luis from Bob's Burgers. Alright, we're going to get back to this. Alright, so what I can do... Nothing out here, but there are some crates in here. Completely forgot there's so many things in here. This is only 20 space, though. What is this? That's that. So what we're going to do is we're going to move everything into this. Oh, that's a barbecue. We don't need the barbecue. Not right now. Is there enough space in here to be able to put it in there? There is enough space to be able to put it in there. Alright. So put it in there. And then all of this can also go in. Well, most of it can go in there. And the other one can go in there. Reason why is because I want these damn crates, man. We're probably just going to empty out the shed and toss it in the beginning. Because, I mean, look at this, though. That's such a cool area, too. The problem is, I'm not going to have the generator to be able to stretch all the way out here, and I'm not going to run, like, multiple generators. So, I think what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to make, like, a fence going to this area, and then we'll make a gate, and I'm going to have to make a fence around this area. Like, there's going to be so much I'm going to have to do to be able to secure this building, for sure. It is getting dark, though, so let's go ahead and drop this stuff down, because I want to make some pure drop boxes here. That's what we're going to do, is we're going to be lazy, and we're going to make some drop boxes. I think that checks out. So I don't have to go all den mother on this. I think that'll work. So, like, we can get this stuff, put it in there. We can work on some other things. We don't get pliers. This. And I'll go in there as well. Alright, it is getting too dark. It is getting too damn dark for this. I actually want to keep this stuff on me, so we're just going to do this. And then what I'll do is I'll use this to be able to grab stuff out of here real quick. And we'll transfer that all. Get it all moved out of here. Get it all moved out of here. Get everything out of there. Other than the fire axes, if we don't need to. Alright, awesome. We're not going to be able to do that, but what we can do is do this real quick. One of these days I'll come and deal with this, but right now is not going to be that day. We do have plenty of room in here. We're going to grab this long stick real quick. And I'm probably going to grab the firefighter axes. And then we will come up here and grab all this stuff and put it back in our bag. Hopefully will make us a little less encumbered. Get rid of the cucumbering on us. We have 2 of these on us? We do. Let's put this one in our back. There we are. Alright. We should be... Yeah, we are underweight now. The only reason why we're going to be a little bit above weight is I want to grab my pillow squares. Place those up here. Oh, look at that. It's a checkered one. We'll also grab a pillow around it, and we'll place that item right there. Make it nice and pillowy. And then let's go ahead and grab some water from our sink real quick. Wait a second. Do I not have a bottle on me? I threw my... Oh my god, I put my bottle away. I'm a derp. I 100% put my bottle away. Do we have a bottle in here? Do we have a bottle in here? No. No. Okay. There's a dead rat in that bag. That's interesting. Should have some in here though, right? No, screw it. We're gonna drink this Diet Cola. And we're gonna fill it up. Wait, what? We put it back in there, didn't we? Yes, we did. Like an a-hole. Now let's fill it up. There we go. Alright, let's get up to bed. It's already 1:20 in the morning. We need to stop screwing around here. I want to get out there, chop some trees, get a ton of Pyroid and spears because we need to get our butt into Ekron ASAP. Alright, let's get some sleep. We'll see you guys again in the morning. Get some spears set up and then get our butts into Ekron. Have a good night. Alright, that is the end of the day 15 recording. Do not want to be at work right now. Wait a second, you're driving right now? You be careful. You be careful, you hear? Alright, we're going to name that file real quick. I have a lot to do over the next couple of days. On my next couple of days off, when I do have them off, I'm going to have to get finished uploading, well, recording and uploading the end of the 100 Days in War of the Walkers 7 Days Die series for the second channel, and then I gotta continue working on editing to be able to get that on the main channel. I've got... Second channel is so much easier because all I need to do is just upload recordings. It's an unedited channel. Not VODs per se, but like these recordings I'm doing right here where it'll be separated like that. So it's just no edits. The editing process takes a lot longer, unfortunately. Alright, let's separate that. Alrighty. Alright, so our day today is going to be a lot of prepping to be able to get stuff out of here. So what we're going to do is we are going to get back there. We are going to chop down as many trees as we possibly can. We're going to set up fire hardened spears. We are going to maybe go back into well, probably not today. Go back into Ekron, but tomorrow would be our next goal to be able to get back into Ekron. But we are going to be starting up day 16 here. Which, you know, we have our little home here. Hopefully the power lasts a little bit longer here. If it does, this is good. This is good then. We'll be fine. We'll be fine at that point. All right, let's get started on day 16. Day 16, and we have one specific goal today, and it's not jumping down the stairs. It is going to be grabbing a couple of pieces of paper to be able to start a fire over there. Well, actually, we don't need to because we'll get twigs and stuff like that. We are simply just going to go back here and we're going to deforest. Massively deforest. I probably should take all the clothing off of these zombies just for tailoring. We're probably not going to do that. We have clothing back at the old base that we are just going to probably go and grab eventually. But today is going to be all about getting this stuff picked up. So, what we are going to do, we are going to grab some logs here. And some twigs. I kind of want to make a fire pit as compared to this, because walking over this scares the living hell out of me. I'm not going to lie. There's no room for fuel here. We can light a fire with twigs. And then what we can do is we can place the logs. Why don't we walk this way before I say I'll place the logs there? We'll place the logs here. Can we use this to fire harden our spears? Probably not, because we don't have a knife on us, right? That checks out. That checks out. We'll put the twigs in there because it'll be something that we can... Yep, I completely forgot a knife. Alright, so we are... Oh, no. I can fire hardened spears right there. Oh, we have the butterfly knife. Alright, so let's fire harden these spears. Let's carve this along. No. Stop. Just carve the spear here. Let's fire harden this spear. And we can place these up here with the other fire hardened spears. Place them up there for now. And do we have more in here? We do. What does that leave us with up here? Oh, we got 3 wooden spears up here. 5 fire hardened spears. Alright, whatever. We'll work on those later. Right now, let's go ahead and equip a firefighter axe in both hands and get to tree chopping. And we need to chop a lot, so... Now, am I really worried about this? Not really, but... I am kind of hoping that we don't run into zombies, but... We do. Because not only is this going to be our spear collection, this is also going to be... all of the stuff that we're going to need for winter, for warmth, as well. On top of the fact that we also... I'm going to pass out. No, you're not. This game doesn't work like that, sir. Awesome, I'm soaking wet. My muscles are burning. Yes, we're building strength. Alright, so now we can no longer tree chop because we are exhausted. That makes more sense. Alright, what we can do, though, is... You're telling me we only got 1 sapling out of that. That's... not realistic. Are you shitting me? Okay, there's 2 saplings, but still, that is very unrealistic. 3 saplings. We chopped down so many trees. If you're telling me we're only going to get 3 spears out of this, I am going to lose my lid. Oh my god. You are telling me we're getting 3 spears out of this. That is actually crazy. Alright, well... Wait a second, do we have to... Oh, I was gonna say, do we have to carve a log stick or just carve a spear? The reason we want to do this is we want to be able to pack up like a good 20 to 30 fire-hardened spears for our trip into Akron. Because there's a lot of zombies there. Like, so many it's ridiculous. Alright, so let's fire-harden these spears real quick. Which will make them last a little bit longer, and, you know, it builds up my carving level. And I'm pretty sure the better my carving level, the more durability the spears have on them. I'm not 100% on that, but there's a possibility there. Let me see if there is anything directly to that. Allow the creation of small wooden objects. I don't know, we're at carving 2. I don't know what the difference is there. We have... I mean, it seems like they do have some better quality to them, but that might be the fire hardening that's doing that. So, let's go ahead and sit down and rest. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning. We are tired, or we are hungry, but we can also stand to lose a little bit of weight and not have problems. So let's go ahead and rest here real quick. The other skills that we can look at is maintenance, because every single time we're chopping a tree, we are adding to our maintenance, which is going to be big for the spears. So, because we have 132.12, like, chopping these trees down, we will probably be fine afterwards. Now, we do have muscle strain after this. Chopping that many trees down is going to cause massive muscle strain. However, the plus side is, that means we are quick building, not the fitness, but the strength. We've already got 5,000 experience into strength 15 days in, 16 days in, so it's gonna be very, very quick with that. Let's go ahead and continue chopping down trees, I guess, because I am very, very shocked at the very heavy lack of... Yeah. The lack of saplings is very shocking to me. The other thing I do want to take a look at is how much we are getting... Wait a second, we're not getting 132.12. We are not. We should get it. Alright, let me check something here. Alright, are we getting it from this way? We get it from manually swinging. Okay, so I guess I'm going to manually swing for now. We do not get it from actually using the item, but manual swinging does give us maintenance experience. That's big. Because if I can chop trees and get maintenance experience at the same time, that's going to make my spear hunt even better. Alright, the other thing I should probably be doing is taking any saplings that I find as we get them. We got 3 saplings there. 2 trees, we got 3 saplings after chopping down like 10 of them and getting 3. So. Firefighter axe will last a long time, though. Yes, I realize I should get something to eat, man. I know. But I want to at least get this level of maintenance, because maintenance 4, I think, would go a long ways towards making these spears last longer. This heat is oppressive. I didn't ask you. Alright, we should get on this next tree. Also, there's our maintenance 4 right there. Also, the other thing that I'm realizing very quickly is that... Let's say I tried to chop this tree right now. Oh, it still let me. But I'm pretty sure I can still swing after I get to the point of exhaustion that I wouldn't normally... Yes, because right there, look it. I normally wouldn't be able to chop the tree. It wouldn't let me chop the tree like this. However, it's allowing me to do it manually, and I'm getting maintenance experience for doing it manually. Now, if I'm correct, we might be causing more durability issues to the axe itself. But the maintenance experience is really, really, really freaking important. Like, incredibly important. Especially when you're using spears. So, let's go ahead and take a look here real quick. We are incredibly tired. I know we are. We're going to go ahead and carve these up real quick. You know what? We could probably do it from here a little bit easier. We're going to carve the spears. Max them out. There we go. That way I don't have to do them consistently like that. And then we'll go ahead and fire harden them. and then that will make for a stronger spear. As I said, I want to take 20 to 30 fire-hardened spears into Ekron, and then they're going to see what's going to happen. What's up, Random? Looks like you're getting things organized here. Yeah, we moved a little bit there, but right now it's getting the spear set up going. What's going on, Ghosty? Hey, what's going on, Adventure? Love the Firefighter axe. It's, you know, it's a strong one. It's a strong one. It's a good one. For sure. It's no DeLorean, but it's definitely strong. Alright, so I'm curious as to whether we can do the fire hardening from here as well. Nice. I'm getting more and more used to the menu, but I'm still not a fan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still not a massive fan of the menu. I really am not. I miss my right clicks. So we have 12 fire-hardened spears right now. We got 3 wooden spears. We are already tired. We're drowsy. Did we bring any food out here? I might not have. That was not very smart of me. Let's go ahead. Malva, yeah. We might have some food in the van over here, honestly. I've never emptied this thing out, so chances are we do. Yeah, we got some chili in there. We got some coffee. We also got a long stick, which we can make into another spear. We also have this large knife, which will make that easier. Yeah, so we really don't have food in here. We also have these 2 wooden spears that I can turn into that. So we're going to eat these canned foods. Oh, I know the reason why we don't have food. It's because I don't keep the food in the trunk. I always keep the food in the glove compartments. So we'll eat some chips. I completely forgot that I always keep the food in my glove compartment when I'm out and about. We will eat... Actually, we don't need anything right now, so we'll just grab the thing of that real quick. We are drowsy, but I think we can kind of fight through that. It's only noon. We can continue fighting through that. 3.4 maintenance experience. I mean, it's not a ton, but, you know, it is what it is. So let's go ahead and carve another spear here real quick. Let's take these 2 wooden spears. Let's take these 3 wooden spears. And then we will go ahead and get these all fire hardened as well. Wait, what? No. Oh, I'm in the building menu. Crafting, thank you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... we'll finish these off, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear this out part, and I'm gonna make a freaking... Oh, actually, I don't even know if I can. Because you need to make, like, wooden blocks. And I don't know if I can do that right now. So, why don't we look at fire. Because we could make a fire pit with stone blocks, but we can't because we don't have masonry. Level 2. Bucket of clay cement. See, that's going to be the hard problem, is getting the clay cement set up. Alright, we now have 7 more fire-hardened wooden spears. That is a total of 19 of them ready. Nice. So what I could possibly do... Do we look like we have clay over here at all? I mean, it's off the river, so we should be able to find clay, right? Yeah, there's a pocket of clay right there. Like, you can see the differences is how that's a light in color right there. That is your clay. So we should be able to find some of it. Once I open that, or grab that one, we should be able to get the rest of it. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe go find... Well, first of all, let's rest real quick. Let's rest real quick. And then what I will do is go ahead and find a... shovel and some sacks to be able to gather clay, and then we'll work on some masonry as well. Do we have a shovel in here somewhere? We have a gardening trowel, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like a legitimate shovel, a big boy. There's a sack in there. There's a shovel. There's also a stone block, which is what we need, one of those stone blocks. Also, if we can find anything like masonry chisel, masonry things in there, that will be useful. Alright, not in there. Probably in this other area here. Yes, I get we're overweight again. I get you. Oh wow, we really did tear everything out of here. Crazy. So it's gonna be in our drop boxes here. Masonry 1 is not... Actually, what am I on masonry level? Level 1, so... We don't have masonry 1, we have masonry 2. We have these 4 sacks, which I do need. We have any masonry thing it's here. I thought for sure I had masonry tools, man. I'm actually shocked. I swear I found a... Huh. Did I put it downstairs? I might have. But I swear I found a masonry trowel, at least. On there. The other thing I know I found is, club part, or, there we go, mason's chisel. I was gonna say, I knew I found something. And club hammers. A club hammer is gonna be huge, because that will allow me to be able to knock stone apart. And then that mason's chisel will allow me to be able to make stone. Buckets, though. We need buckets. We have a bucket right here. The other thing I can do is I can... what do I need to be able to craft buckets? So if I want to make a wooden bucket, a carve bucket, I need carving level 4. Alright, if I want to get to carving level 4, it shouldn't be too hard because we're already 1. We're already part of the way to level 3. And we get a 75% boost from my profession, which is handyman, or DIY expert. So, because of that, I should just be able to carve a lot of this stuff up and make that really quickly anyways. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to pop this stuff into our bag for now. Pop that in there, pop that in there. All that can go in there as well. Just get a lot of that weight off of me, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be carving wood real quick. So, we are going to see what we can carve from this pile here. We can carve a trowel, which is interesting. Carve wooden rods, which I don't know what I can use those for. So let's see what we can do with a wooden rod. You make 4 small handles out of that. Carve a stake out of it. Hand weapons. Medium handles. Okay. So maybe our best thing will be, right now, carve wooden rods. Which we can do 13 of them right now. So let's work on that. And then we will go ahead and maybe turn those into smaller medium handles. because our key is to be able to get carving 4 here so we can start carving buckets. That way we can start making more of that mix for masonry. So I can make a better fire that I'm not going to accidentally walk on. Yeah, we're already rolling through levels, or almost up a level here. Just from the 75% boost. Alright, now these small handles come from the wooden rod, which means I can just get an additional run of experience from them. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. There's carving 3. Also, I love the level up sound now compared to what it used to be. Just saying. Alright, so carving 3 I mean, we're up to 95 out of 750, so we're getting there. We're getting there. We can just do the same thing here. We can max that out. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk around, and we're just going to carve wooden rods and then small handles from them. Which should hopefully get our carving level just flying. There's 12 more. Yeah, we're up to 395 out of 750 already, what we need to be. This is awesome. This is actually very, very easy to be able to do. 10 more. And the wooden rods are actually on the ground because we can't carry anymore. Let's put the wooden rods there. Let's put the small handles there. There's so many small handles, man. We're back under weight again, but what we can do is we can now carve 17 more small handles. And we are very close. We're 515 out of 750, and we're getting like 20 per. So we should be able to get to level 4 carving really quickly here. Unless it's going to tell me it's too dark. It's too dark. Fuck you. I hate that. I hate that, man. It got too dark. Huh. Just realizing. Might have gotten too dark. But we can literally just carry that stuff over there. So let's go ahead and grab tree branches. As we can grab them. Grab them. And I'll just sit next to the fire and carve. Don't need you to play me. There we go. Does this need more fire or more logs in there? We could put one more log in there for 3 more hours. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Alright, that should be up and running here real quick. Yeah, we got 6 more hours in there. Now, because we're right next to this, we should be able to carve wooden rods. Yes. So let's get back in here. Let's carve 30! Alright, well, here we go. We're carving 31 wooden rods. So that's going to be easily level 4. There it is right there. Yeah, that's crazy. That's absolutely insane. So what we're going to do is we're going to toss those tree branches into there because they can be turned into or just on the ground here. Those can be turned into lots of different things here for the fire. Alright, let's go ahead and probably get to sleep here. So let's get back inside. Get back inside the amazing space here. It's dark. It is dork out here. It is super dork. But my property is amazing. Just saying. Alright. We are hungry, but we've got food on us, so let's go ahead and get upstairs. We're going to make a jaunt, I think, tomorrow. I think we need to. So, let's put the butterfly knife in there. We should have some fruit jam on us, which we will eat. And we'll get some sleep. And we will see you guys again in the morning. You, your friends, your family, and loved ones, please stay safe out there. We will see you guys again for day number... Why isn't that let me sit? There we are. We'll see you for day number 17. Have a good night. Alright, that is the end of the day 17 recording. I swear I just turned the power turn out. No, it's not out. It's not out. Hey, what's going on, Misfit? Redeemed a stretch. What is going on? Yeah, I found this place, and it's really isolated, and it's got a lot of nice stuff here. Just got home from work. Well, welcome home. Oh, my word. I'm also recording at the same time, so... Dear Lord. Stretches do not come so easy anymore. They never came easy because... when you got all the muscle in the shoulders, your arms don't want to go up that high. Oh, man. Oh, but you always need good ones. You always need good ones. Hydrate. I will never let anyone tell me this isn't hydrating. Just plain because of the fact that, one, I've had people tell me that coffee isn't hydrating. And it's kind of like, you once heard that caffeine was dehydrating, right? The amount of caffeine in a cup of coffee is not enough to overwhelm the hydration factor of the 95% water that's in it. Coffee is 100% hydrating. It is 100% hydrating. You would need to drink the equivalent of the caffeine in 10 cups of coffee for that same amount of water that you're drinking in the coffee for it not to be hydrating. I have Coke Zero. Coke Zero is a little special thing because it is not only does it not have regular sugar in it, its main sweetener is a sodium byproduct, or excuse me, is a potassium byproduct. So it actually has more potassium in it than it does sodium, and both of those are the two main electrolytes that you find in Gatorade. Not saying it is, but you could almost call it the energy drink of sodas, of diet sodas, so. And it's still like 95% water. With electrolytes. So, it's hydrating. I've had people go, well, I redeemed hydrate, but you're drinking a Coke. A Coke Zero, yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that file renamed here real quick. We were on day 16. Yes, we were. And we'll get that saved over to the external. Let me live, mofo. I just think it's funny because like people are like, oh, I go, dude, no matter what I eat or drink, I'm already going to be missing like 6-7 years off my life just from the disease that I have. It's like, you know, it's there's not going to be like a massively short amount of time or a massively long amount of time before one, I have enough issues to where I can't do a lot of things I want to do in life, or two, physically I can't do those things. It's like I just want to live the way I want to live until that point. Now, the one thing I will say, the reason why I'm doing physical therapy and I'm going to be doing physical training and stuff like that as well, personal training, is because I do want to lose the weight. Like, this is not my natural mind. This is not my natural me. I am normally 250 pre-disease at 6'4", not 330. So, I would love to be able to get back down to that weight, because if I did, I'll give it to you. I look freaking damn good at 250, so I will give it to you. Alrighty, but let's get back into it. We're going to be recording day 17 here as we continue this little jaunt. I think what we're going to do is we're probably going to grab those spears, and I'm going to make a trip. I don't want to work on some of this other stuff just yet. I just want to kind of go kill some zombies. So, yeah. That's what we're going to do. It's been a while since we've only killed 500 of them, so why not just add another 500 of them to it? Alright, let's get going and recording day number 17. The morning of day 17. We are actually not doing too bad, but I don't want to risk this anymore. The power is still on, and we're really lucky that it is. So what we need to do is ensure that it stays that way. We have a generator up in this garage. We have no means to be able to actually use that generator because we do not have the magazine how to use generators. So, what we need to do is we need to go get it. And that is going to require a couple of different things here. Now, let's go ahead and remove the things that I know I could use here. I kind of just want to do this so I can do this. There we go. Now it's going to be one sack here in a second, and then there we go. And then we can put our matchbox and our shovel and the stone block and the club hammer in there, and the matchbox and the lighter, the disposable lighter, like all those things that we don't need on us. The mason's chisel can go in there. The empty bucket can go there. And then we can place the firefighter axes up here. Actually, we can put them over here, as this is just our workstation. That did not work. Why did that not work? Oh, because it's right here. And now, the other thing I want to do is do this. We're going to grab this firefighter axe. We're going to place that there as well. Alright. And now it's going to be all about getting 19 fire-hardened wood spears into our inventory, which is going to not be very easy. That is a lot of freaking wood spears, man. So we're going to equip one in both hands. We're going to equip one on our back. We're going to put the fireplace poker. We're going to place it somewhere else. We're going to place it here. We're still at 21 pounds as compared to where we could be. 21.4. What I'm going to do is we are going to see... Well, first of all, we're going to grab some food real quick. We're going to grab some food that I can put in my other area. So we'll grab that. We'll grab the candy corn. We'll grab the things of honey. We'll grab the peanut butter, the snow globes, and we'll grab the 2 plastic water bottles. That should be good. Now, let's go ahead and fill up... Actually, we don't need to fill up our water, do we? Nah. We'll go ahead and put these things in the truck. We are going to separate the truck. And we're going to move into that ground. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. We are extremely overloaded. I get that. But what I'm going to do is... We've got this many fire-hardened spears on us. We don't need that many fire-hardened spears on us. Those are going to go in the back here. Which almost gets us underweight. It almost gets us there. And the food being off of us should get us there. Yes, it does get us there. Which means we still have a metric shit ton of fire-hardened spears on us. Plus the 2 we have in our hands. So we can do damage. Let's go ahead and get this disconnected, and we're going to make the drive back into... We're going to drive back into Ekron. We've got a lot of work to be able to do here. Alright, Misfit. I appreciate you. Enjoy your editing. Alright, so now... let's eat some candy corn. Let's eat half a thing of peanut butter. There we go. Alright, off to Ekron we go. Just taking the truck. Hoping that we have enough room in the back to be... I mean, right now I don't care about grabbing multiple books. If we're being honest, I just care about getting how to use generators. So... and I care about the fact that we have enough fire-hardened spears on us to be able to take out a small town. Make sure we are where we are here because I need to go... Alright, so we need to keep on going. It's past the lake. Or the pond on the right. It is past the pond on the right. You're going to find like little groups of zombies here. There's some bunnies there. Really don't want to hit any more bunnies. We hit a ton on the way back. But we were kind of running from Ekron at that point, so we didn't have the chance to be able to stop and get them. Not going to lie, this music that is on right now... was this ripped from The Walking Dead? Does this not sound like something that came directly from The Walking Dead? Alright, so we are going in the back way to Ekron here. The way that we know we can get through. If we go straight, you can't. It runs into that, that blown up train car. And as soon as I mentioned, did this come directly from The Walking Dead, the music stopped. Sorry. Alright. We are going to stop here. And we're going to start here. Yes, we're still pretty far away from where we need to be, but... remember, we also have maintenance 4 with a ton of fire-hardened spears. So there is a large chance that we're going to be able to take down hundreds with these. The fire-hardened spears should last a lot longer with that maintenance. Really hoping they do. Really hoping they do. And I'm really hoping we get some maintenance levels as well. Hi, guys. I might want to set up a footstep into Ekron here, if we can. A little foothold. There is a nice little 2-story house right here. That's just a trailer. Maybe I'll wait to be able to put the foothold into Ekron because it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. And we've got so much left to be able to deal with here. It's not, please. Thank you. I realize I should... you know what? I should be doing this. We really don't have the room in here. What I'm going to do is move one more spear up. That way we can grab digital watches if we need to. Because they should be rather common. And this is just a backup just in case. Don't like the fact that it leaves us a little bit overweight. Also move one of these back there and that'll leave us back underweight again. Alright, let's create some room here. I realize, oh god. We're gonna get back up to the intersection here. We'll have some room to be able to move around. There's a lot of zombies here. Spin it around. Alright. Oh crap. That's what I was afraid of. Broken lung stick can come out of us. This one can go on our back. Thank you. We'll run it over here. Oh shit, these ones didn't follow. I was really hoping these ones would follow. They did not follow. Okay, that sucks. Okay. Do I have them on me? We do. Time to take some beta blockers. Alright, time to go ham. Okay. Got them back a little bit. Oh my god. Wow. Dear Lord, man. Whew. Alright, we got some fast shamblers behind that slow shambler, which is going to really throw off timing here. There we go. We gotta watch out, there's so many freaking zombies here that the smell of the dead is gonna be really, really bad. We're gonna be opening this up quite a bit here though. Now, my problem is, I'm pretty sure Ekron has at least a couple thousand zombies in it. Alright, we just lost another spear. Take it back. Take it back. Oh my god, take it. Dear Lord. Hold on a second. We gotta switch it. Oh my god, that did not want to let me switch. Broken stew. Alright. Let's move this one to our back. Is this going to force me to... This might force me to be able to use way more spears than I thought. To be able to get up here. Which is not good. House for sale. That's not what we were looking for. Alright, now as I said, we've got a ton of fire wooden spheres, or fire hardened spheres on us, so I'm not incredibly worried. My problem is there's so many zombies in this area that there is a hard chance that they are going to come out of the woods as well. Now, I can tell you right now, there's a good chance that they are... Oh. I thought they were going to be hanging out near my truck. They are not hanging out near my truck. Interesting. Usually zombies do. We'll go take apart this group here. Because it's not just about getting to the bookstore. Clearing Ekron as a whole is a key. And the more and more we can take out, the better and better we got. Hi. Alright. Take a look for digital watches. Thank you. Worst comes to worst, as I said, like if we don't have any other options, we can always not only just do the digital watch thing. We might have to start taking up our TVs, which is part of the reason why clearing all this is incredibly important as well. Because it gives us access to electronics that we can tear apart. Because if we can't find that book, it's level 3 freaking... it'll be level 3 electronics that we'll need. Now, luckily, we have the books to be able to get there. We just do not have the heavy ability. Alright, we have not gotten there yet. Let's go ahead and stop here. I don't want to get pushed out of Ekron the way that we did before. So we need to... Oh, there's a basement in that building as well. Nice. Nice. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Oh my, that is filled with frickin' food. Quiet stores again. Nice. This is filled with food. And a cot. Wildlife preserve. Small protective case with what? With a... Oh, I thought it was a full one. I was like, damn, man, a magnesium fire starter would be huge. We'll take these as well. And then I guess we can take those as well. Because I can put those in my vehicle. That's actually a big find. Alright, nothing in there. It's actually not a bad find at all. Because then I can just always... Now I have food on me. And that would have been my one big worry, was not having food. I'm not worried about taking a cot because there's houses all over the place. I wouldn't be worried about food very much either, but... Doesn't hurt to be able to have more on us, that's for sure. Alright. Let's get moving. Let's get moving, let's get grooving. Alright, this is where a lot of them are going to be. Go back here. This house I wouldn't mind setting up as a outpost, maybe? Maybe this one? Pretty sure there's some zombies over here. Yes, there are. Now we gotta remember, these type of fences, zombies will attack now. These and the chain link fences are not zombie proof. Oh. Sacks of sand. We can actually use those. What is this? Oh, that's a hand press. Damn. Okay, we actually need those things. We might not want to look for a trailer. Alright, all these garages are open, interestingly. Interestingly enough, all these garages are open. So the big part about that is we have bags of sand, which we need because we need to be able to mix bags of sand with bags of clay to be able to make that that mix that we need to be able to do masonry. Make a better fire pit. Take that out. Put another one on our back. We've already rolled through about 80 zombies, which is wild. There was a freaking meta event, which has me worried. Because there's a lot up here. Actually, while we're at it, let's go ahead and make sure. Take some beta blockers. So we can get those crit hits in. No panic here. Maybe one of these days we'll become desensitized, and once we become desensitized, there will be no need for it either anymore. Now, if I'm correct, we also have the Brave trait, yes. Which means panic doesn't affect us as much, but it still does affect us. So the beta blockers are still handy. Alright. Come on. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Always spin around. There's a chance that there's going to be something coming from behind you. Damn, that one broke way too quick. That one broke way too quick. I don't like that. Broken long stick can come off of us as well. Alright. Back at the spears here. We're almost level 2 spear, which is a plus. But our maintenance is not going incredibly quick. Level 2 spear will help, though. As I said, we've already taken out so many. Quit freaking damaging my fire-hardened spear every single time I take a hit now. There we go. Now, how about you? If I can make a foothold past here, I would be very, very happy. Retaking this point is big. Oh, crap. The problem is they love to migrate. Zombies are very heavy into migration now. Yeah, I mean, we've killed over 100 zombies already, so. Alright, I do not need to do that yet. Also, looking at that, I would not mind bringing that back. It would allow us to be able to pick up chickens one day. Or hens, specifically. Maybe one of these days. That house is pretty nice. We have pushed our way back above the tracks, so we are now officially in Ekron proper again, and this is actually the way that we went before. the burnt down house is over here. You can see by the trail of bodies that we left here. I should see if I've got a gas mask in the back. I really should have. I should have brought one. I can't believe I didn't. Maybe there's one in the back of this freaking vehicle over here. Oh. Is that a Jason Voorhees? That might be a Jason Voorhees, ladies and gents. We're going to take that bucket. Is there a gas mask back here? There is not. Damn. Really hoping there was. Alright, we're going to move that bucket back there because we need those. We can carve buckets now, so it's not a big deal, but they're nice to have. Pretty sure that's a Jason Voorhees right there. There's also a bookshelf in there still. Oh, and there's another trailer. Thought I saw a Jason Voorhees, but... There is a Jason Voorhees back there. I saw the Jason mask. He's right there. Which means... There's a machete. Oh, damn. He just stood in and took a freaking spear hit to the face. That's wild. Damn. Machete. The hockey mask. Gloves aren't good, but we'll take the hockey mask as well. Nope. Nope. Don't trust you. Stranger danger. I did not want to do that. Drop the broken look. Thank you. Back. Thank you. Alright, we have pushed our way back well into the freaking city now. Well, I shouldn't say well into the city, but a good portion of the way. And we found a Jason Voorhees. We got a frickin'... I think that was a full machete, too. Yeah, nearly. Actually. Yeah, nearly. It is a nearly full machete. And machetes are frickin' broken. Good. And actually, I can put that on my belt. As a backup weapon, just in case. And it will not overweigh me. Alright, we gotta watch out. It is now a very suspect time. We can get very, very rough here. Because it is 3:30 p.m. And we have a lot of zombies to go through. I mean, just a metric F-ton of them, if you look. So many. Alright, can we plus side this and maybe use this fence as protection? Alright, we're gonna bring it back here. We know this area back here has no zombies, so... We want to keep our zones open, if you will. Make sure we always know what's at our 6. We need to be getting freaking spears too really quickly here. Really freaking quickly here we should be getting it. 140 at up 150. Yeah, we'll be getting it like anytime. Right here? Oh, not yet. There it is. Spear 2. That's a biggie. That's another biggie there. Alarm. And I figured it might be. Oh, not. Really. Oh my fucking god. Oh. I mean, some of those aren't very but still, that's awesome. Not so much there. Not so much there. But those couple of books were really nice. I would love to find a trailer, but we're just not there. I do want to get these books off me. Bucket can come off us as well. Alright, this is a problem here. This was a problem right there. That drowsy is a slight issue. And that's what I was afraid of. We need to find things to wake us up. Oh my god. What the hell happened here? If you have some coffee on you, I would be really, really happy, but this just looks awful. It's filler plastic water bottles. This just looks freaking absolutely awful. You have any coffee on you? Melted rotten. Now this is crazy because it's in the freezer. How does that happen? God, there's dead bodies all over the place. Oh, God. Fake dead body. Those freaking fakers. Oh my god, there's like so many bodies in here. Caffeine pills. That's big. That's big. Okay. That's what I need. I don't trust you. Okay. Alright, so these caffeine pills are going to save my butt. Because these take 4 fatigue away a piece. And I'm pretty sure that takes away 20 fatigue. Those help a lot. Now, I shouldn't stop searching houses at this point, because the fact is, the more and more pills, the more and more coffee, etc., that I find, the better. Alzheimer and prescription glasses. Also, you never know where I could find how to use generators. Just saying. They could be in here. They're not, but they could be. Milk chocolate bar does not wake you up, but... As I said, if I could find some coffee, it's game over. We'll be awake for days. Alright. No. No. Well, there's a key ring. What's in the key ring? Just the house key. Okay. And there's nothing in there. Worth a shot. Worth a shot. As I said, those caffeine pills will already go a long ways. You know, hold on a second. Let's go back and check out this truck. There's hay in here. Oh my god. There's piggies in here. Be free, piggies. Be free. Be free. Go live your life. You guys shouldn't... You don't deserve to just sit in there and die. Be free. Go live your life. Go eat the dead. That's actually what pigs... If there was actually an apocalypse and pigs were out there, that's what they would do. They would actually, like, eat the dead. Here is where I was going for. The Bookman's Holiday here. So, we are about to have a fight of our lives here. Let's do this. That's what I think might be the... Really hoping it is. If that's not a freaking library, I'm gonna be so sad. With what we just took on, this group shouldn't be anything, but my problem is getting tired. If I get tired, it's gonna be game over. That's why those caffeine pills were so freaking key. Okay. Need to change that. Get this off of us. Give me another wooden spear on the back. I will protect you, piggies. You guys will have this town to yourself to be able to feast on the dead. That's a cop. It's not. Thought it was a cop. Look at the pigs are running around because of the fact that the undead are there. If I'm right, the normalized settings, though, the undead do not go after animals. So it'll be cool, because this means that chances are those pigs might be the only living thing left in this town eventually. And they'll just be able to chill out and do their own thing. And you'll notice, like, in this, right now, am I going to do that? Am I going to use pigs for, like, food? No. Am I going to... The only time I will use animals for food in this game, if I absolutely have to, because I don't like hunting, personally, is, if it accidentally is roadkill. That happens. I get some people will do it, but... To me, honestly, you can get away with using freaking like chicken for eggs and cows for milk in this game. Very, 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 very good options. All right, it is a fucking bookstore. Yes, score. All right, I thought it was by the name, but it is a bookstore. That is huge. That is huge. I still do want to take out these other zombies. We do not want things coming back on us. Love the freaking quiet trait, man. Mason's trowel, we do not have one of those. That's huge. We had the Mason's chisel. We did not have a Mason's trowel. Alright, so there's a clothing store right there. But this is the big one here. Bookman's Holiday. There's also a medical shop. Alright, let's get in here. Doors are open. Lights are on. It's not a massive bookstore, but... Paperback poker for beginners. Encyclopedia Herbinia. Don't know what that is. Oh, there we are. It's like I couldn't see that frickin'... Wait, I can't see it still. The hell? Let me get back there. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to look this way. There we are. There's nothing in there. Okay. How to use generators. That's what we're looking for, is how to use generators. Damn. Nothing so far. Nothing so far. Did you see that door there? Don't trust that. First Aid 1, 2, and 3, which are big books. Nice books. The Lovely Giant Man. I didn't know they made a book. Let's try grabbing those. Because we might be using the agriculture. Nope, I didn't need freaking 2 foraging books, man. Come on now. Crazy. Crazy. Crazy shit. How to use generators. There are so many bookshelves here. If there is no how to use generators here, we are legit. Smelting furnace and blast furnace. That is huge. Wow. How vehicles work. Oh my god, I read that and I almost went, whoa, damn. Carving 2, we don't need. Pottery would be nice. Paperbacks. 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 Come on, man. We need magazines. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Dude. If we do not find it in here, it's going to be really, really sad. Damn it. I don't think we're going to. We'll take pottery 1. Masonry 3. Can you tell my absolute broken downness of this? An entire library of books and know how to use generators. I am so sad right now. Our best option is still to be able to try to go through these houses, though. Family Medical Center. Maybe, you know, maybe it's in the computer repair area. I didn't even think about that. That would have a lot of electronic stuff in there. So there is a slight chance it could be in here. I do not like the fact that the frickin' lights are not on in here. How to use generators, man? Come on. A box of batteries. Okay. TV remotes. I know. Desktop computer. Bulky protect... Wait, what? Oh, these are like the cases that they'd sell you for things. Desktop computers, black phones, cordless phones, white phones. Oh, no. Electrical... No, come on. How to use generators. How to use generators. Oh, Gorilla radio. No. These are all electronics things, too. Damn it, man. Damn. We're gonna dismantle these things because it's gonna be freaking electric XP. Problem is, electric XP is gonna be incredibly limited. We're only at 31 out of... Damn it, man. We need to hurry up and freaking find how to use generators. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there's a piggy. I hear a zombie. I don't know where, though. You know what? We're gonna take apart these. I guess we have to place the computers before we can disassemble them. Did we get any experience from that? We had to have, right? 39. We did get experience from that big time. 46. And then... Alright, I don't trust this. Yeah, I don't trust that one bit. Home alarm. Disable electronic item. Can't craft too dark. Okay, so it's just too dark in here. Let's just go ahead and grab this stuff then. I'll take it apart because, yeah. Also, can I just close this damn door? Thank you. Maybe I can just submit until the stock computer's in my inventory. We gotta get something running if we don't. We are tired, though. This is gonna be bad if I don't do anything about this. Alright, so we should be able to... Place. There is a zombie somewhere over here, for sure. Actually, let's just go ahead and do this, and then I should be able to... Alright. Don't need these receivers. Can we take these apart? Can't take apart the black phones, so... Apparently that's just ridiculous that we can't take apart those phones. Or the white phones. Why even have them in the game if you can't take them apart like the other phones? That's crazy. Motion sensors. You can take that. The cordless phone we can take apart. We can take apart a cordless phone, but we can't take apart the black or white phones. Interesting. Once again, electrical's at 54 out of 75. Let's disassemble these. I mean, we still did get a decent amount off of that. Still up to 69 experience. We should be able to take apart these. Disable the monitoring station. Still got a level. That's all that matters, man. We'll take this singular battery. These other ones can go. Do I still have a flashlight on me? I do. We're going to put that in our secondary. And we're going to get the machete out. don't trust this at all. I don't like this. That door. What the hell? Oh God. Oh, fuck off. Screw you both. Well, that might end it. There's an apartment up here. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Tell me we're free here. Tell me there's no one else in here. Tell me there's no one else freaking in here. Okay. Holy crap! I need to catch that real quick. Wow. Broccoli with the rate of 78. Dear Lord. Thank you for that raid. I appreciate that so much. HKBSC, thank you for that follow. Only Da, yo, what's going on, man? Miss Bumblebee, how are you? Little shitter, thank you for that follow. Space Ghost, hi. Thank you for the follow. Spoicy, thank you for the follow. Miss Bumblebee, thank you for the follow. Dear Lord, this kid. J-Boost, thank you for the follow. Johnny Hawk, how's it going? What is going on, Broccoli? I am, playing around with B42 Apocalypse for the first time, and, yeah. We've, I did some, survival before, and we're trying to find how to use generators like we always do, and yeah, it was not good. It was not good. Hope you're having a good night. That's a great spot. Norstat, thank you for the follow. Biok, thank you for the follow. Hi, bro. Hey, what's going on, man? HKB, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate you. Wow. Only Da, thank you for the follow. Adventure Time, glad you're lurking. Have you ever been to my lands of New Jersey? I actually have not. I lived in Massachusetts for a couple of years when I was a teenager, but that was about it. Other than that, I'm a Minnesotan, actually. Snurp Lover, thank you for the follow. I'm not going to Google what a snurp is. Just saying. Not going to do it. Norstat, once again, hope you're having a great night, dude. Yeah, it's been a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. Cheers. Hey, Miss Bumblebee, thank you for the cheers. I appreciate you. Wow. Gangster Rover, thank you for the follow. Oh, that was the New Jersey guy. Yeah, they're just doing that. Broccoli, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you so damn much. I'm gonna have to drop you a follow as well. Fame23, thank you for the follow. Nightmare. Wait, whoa. HKBSC, why am I not seeing this? Thank you for the 5 gift subscriptions. Wow. That's crazy. Yes, don't Google what a snurp is for sure. Yes, from Minnesota. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Casserole or hot dish? Well, I grew up in Minneapolis, and I live in Rochester now, so we grew up with hot dish. Like, big thing for us is tater tot hot dish. So, Mr. Spaghetti, thank you for the follow. Nice to meet you. Where's your bathroom? Down the hall that way, if you take a left and you step over the orange cat, it'll be somewhere around there. Casserole Southern, Nana Geddon, how you doing? What's going on, Misfit? You worked at 5 years at Mayo for before moving. That is actually where I get most of my treatment at. Now that we've caught up on everything, my name is Drew, also known as Random Planet. I've been a content creator for years. I had to take multiple years off. I used to do very well with 7 Days to Die. Came back with Project Zomboid, but I had to take multiple years off after I was diagnosed with disability level multiple sclerosis. So I play games without feeling in my hands, and kind of some brain issues, but we try to really kind of work on making sure that things are fine here. I appreciate you guys so damn much. Yes, I've got to change your kidding. Where are you, Sonny? Yes, we're gonna go get you for the people. Oh, come here. Yeah, I know. You're like, Dad, I was napping. Dad, I was sleeping. You're like, Dad, I was sleeping. This is my one brain cell ginger baby girl. Yes, it is. This is where she is. What's going on, Drolco? You need a sign that says "Mind the Cat." It's a play on "Mind the Gap" for the gap between the platform train and the... Yeah, I know. We have a lot of friends from the UK. Yes, you are. You're just a little shit, aren't you? What? Oh, you just want to cuddle like this. Okay. You just want to cuddle like this. I get you. And I just realized you guys totally started a hype train for me. I appreciate you so much. I really do. Yeah, the first 2 years I had to take off of streaming, because I was adjusting to it. I was actually wheelchair bound for 2 years. I'm 6'4", 250 prior to the disease. 6'4", 330 now. I ballooned all the way up to 390. I had to work my way back down. So it's HKBSC. What are you doing, man? Thank you for the 5 more gift subs. You really don't need to do that. You really don't need to do that. Just redeemed a message effect. Oh, hype train, let's go. Gotcha. I'm reading it through the bot, or through OBS and not through that. I appreciate you guys so much. I am also recording this series at the same time. Now, series might be over. I've got about a 7 or a 25% chance for it to be done, because we just got scratched and a laceration. We could be sick right now. I don't know. I don't know. What's going on, DeWallard? I appreciate you for being here, man. If you guys do not know, if any of you guys play 7 Days to Die, DeWallard is the mod creator of the War of the Walkers mod. And just a all-around... Don't tell him I said this. An all-around awesome Canadian dude. But I call him that damn Canadian. So, I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are for... Norstat, you... Thank you for the 5 gift subs. I appreciate you, man. Just... Oh my god. You guys are freaking crazy. You guys are freaking crazy. You take that back! You take that back! So... Needless to say, there's been some things throughout life, but we've been able to, kind of work through a lot of those things. I've worked my way through a lot of different things. Now I use a lobster and crutch most of the time. I haven't used a wheelchair in almost 2 years. Tried to get back into Twitch, but I actually do a lot better on YouTube than I do on Twitch. Because anyone can tell you who's been on Twitch, once you gain a following on Twitch, what I used to have with 7 Days to Die, you take a ton of time off, and you come back, and your channel is kind of dead. So this is actually really, really huge to me. It really is. I appreciate you guys so dang much. It's crazy. It's crazy. I've got to... Here, hold on a second. I've got to grab... Wait a second. Hype Train's level 4? What the... You guys are going crazy! I need to grab broccoli real quick. Second volley. Holy crap, broccoli. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, that's freaking level 5 now. What the? Guys. 34 years old in Montana, used to be called West Dakota. We really about... I live in Minnesota, trust me. We beg Canada to build to annex us big time. Big time. Big time. I appreciate it, Broccoli. Dude, go get your food. I just followed you back. I make sure to be able to come check you out. Make sure to be able to take care of yourself and, you know, do that self-care. Big time, big time. Been begging since 2016, please adopt us. Dude, you know, here's the thing that's kind of funny. I'm pretty sure if I would cross the border into Canada, DeWallard would adopt me. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, guys. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm just going to go ahead and finish off this recording really quick. Because the day's almost over. We're going to go to sleep. I'll end the recording. And, we'll find out if my character's going to die. Which will be good news, you know. We'll do that. We'll do that. I would kidnap you and tie you up. Now I'm really worried. I think I'm gonna mod Misfit and Adventure Time just to be able to get them to become my protection squad. They can stand in front of you. Misfit could take care of you. I guarantee that one. What against me? Alright, guys. One second. Alright. Goose Fraba. Alright, so for those of you over on Random Unedited, you guys are going to see something crazy that just happened, but here on the regular channel, we're just going to be hoping that we're not dead. Why don't we go ahead and make sure that we can leave for the night here after this. I'm so disappointed we have not found how to use generators still, which is just a freaking nightmare. Could be in these, though. It is not in those. Of course it's not. Let's get some sleep. We will see you guys again in the morning. You, your friends, your family, your loved ones, please stay safe out there. And we will see you guys again in the next day here. Have a good night. And that's the end of the recording there. All right. We're going to die. We got infected. Guaranteed we got infected. All body block. Well, this is going to be the end of this damn run. All right, well, that's all right. There's a reason why I do the series this way. Let me go ahead and rename this. We might have to start a new series here, unfortunately. Damn. We had such a good start, and I just found an amazing place to be able to stay at. But we're trying to find how to use your generators, and how to use your generators is like the death of everyone. So I guess we're going to have to do even more. Right? Dear Lord. I'm pretty sure we're dead just because it says at breaking point now. So there's a chance that once I see sick, we know we're dead. We know we're dead at that point. Well, it was a good attempt, right? Wait, what? Oh, there, I was going to say, why didn't that go in there? All right, it was a good attempt. We are going to attempt, like, we'll start the next day, and we'll see if there is something to go with it. But I'm pretty sure at this point there isn't. There probably isn't. Apparently, you guys you earned me a hype chest. Let's see. Oh my god! You guys just earned me the greatest freaking emote ever for an orange cat owner. Look at this thing. That is freaking amazing. That is freaking amazing. Oddly appropriate, yes. Ryron, if I'm getting that correctly, I hope I am. Ryron, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Stream, welcome to Planters, my friend. Everyone that is here, everyone that has followed, everyone that has gift subbed, everyone that has hung out. I appreciate you guys all so dang much. Welcome to stream. I appreciate you. We are going to get back to this, which I'm pretty sure I'm dead now. Like, you came in just as we were trying to figure out if I was infected. I'm pretty sure we are. But we'll try it out. We'll see. That's, part of the fun. Part of the fun is having to restart and stuff like that. So. All right, let's get to it. Get on to day number 18 here. All right. Day 18, and, yeah. I'm hoping I'm not, but I'm guessing I am. Let's find a bathroom here. Try to get a... Actually, nice little place here. Here's a bathroom. Alright. Let's just hope it's because we're bloody right now. Let's take a damn bath. Let's try to take a bath and hope that is our process here. If we start getting sick, we know it's over. We know it's over then. Wash yourselves real quick. I'm pretty sure it's over. Matter of fact, we will go ahead and remove this bandage real quick. Pretty sure the laceration got me, man. Pretty sure that 25% got me. My problem is... I'm hearing more zombies up here. Lots of nice little places up here. Yeah, that breaking point is not going away. That is almost guaranteed infection. Damn, we just had freaking a run, too. Now, here's the thing. I've got... How many wooden or firewood-hardened spears on me still? We just went into Ekron and decided to be able to take out a butt-ton of people. If I find how to use generators right now, I'm throwing my freaking computer. Like... I will legit throw the PC. The only good part about this so far is we have not gotten sick yet, which is good? Question mark? We'll take the chocolate milk because it's good forever. We also don't need any of this stuff on us right now. We'll just go ahead and... We need books. Oh, come on. This is the other thing that we could do is we could go through electronics here as well. Be able to get up to level 3, but as I said... Yeah. I don't like the fact that every single door needs to be open in B42 now. That drives me nuts. Because you never know what's going to hit you. There's a broom, which means we can make another spear. There's bleach, just in case. If we get infected, we know which way to go out, right? Oh, come on. Pathetic. Interesting. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Dude, tell me we are not there. Give me some beta blockers. We're also going to take some antidepressants. We're on apocalypse setting, so there is a good chance that we might have... Dude, why do you just have a random pair of underwear sitting on the bed there? Come on now. Chill out. Real spy secrets. Interesting. So the reason why I came here is because there was a bookstore down here. And we searched through the entire bookstore, which had quite a bit of books in it. And we didn't find how to use generators. Alright. I'm pretty sure we are gonzo, but... Yeah, there was the bookstore that didn't have anything. There's our truck. We still haven't gotten sick, which does leave me... hopeful, I guess you can say. I just realized we just got the minor pain. Why do we have minor pain? Pretty sure this is it, guys. As I said, we just might have to do another run. That's fine. That's fine. It happens. It's all a part of the game. Is there anything like watching TV or listening to something that would take away from breaking point? Not from the breaking point. So this is like incredibly stressed out. Wait a second. I think we're going down. Okay, I do not know if we're going down here. Because we went from breaking point... Oh, no, we went back up to breaking point. I'm stressed out. I'm gonna try to... Yeah, there's too many zombies around right now. There is... You know what? There is a freaking ambulance here, though. Might you have something in here that could be good? Like that? Like, maybe antibiotics? Painkillers? Yeah, you guys... I'm sorry. You guys don't have crap on me, but... We just had really, really bad luck with frickin' a couple of zombies during the night. Normal zombies do not have crap on me. We're back down to stressed out again. Which has me hopeful. I don't know. Alright, so we do have the alcohol in the bottle. We're going to take some painkillers. Oh no, we're getting sad. I think this is it, guys. I think that's the second modal. Let's remove these bandages real quick. We're going to disinfect. I don't think it's going to do anything. Yeah, there it is. There it is. The queasy. We're done. We're done. Alright, well, we are gonna go back and pass away at our farm. Dude, that freaking is so sad. I'm not gonna lie, so I usually turn off scratches and lacerations. I go with, like, the Walking Dead type syndrome, which is normally, like, a bite infects you, not anything else. But this is, oof. This is rough. That was a really, really crappy chance there. Well, they've gotten busy here again, haven't they? Oh my god, this frickin'... Wherever this frickin'... digital watches is gonna drive me nuts. There we go. Yep, we've gotten the queasy. It's now stressed out and queasy. We are donezo, unfortunately. That's perfectly fine, though. We are very, very close to the place that we now call home, which, by the way, if people of Zomboid have never seen this place, it is absolutely flippin' amazing. It's halfway in between Ekron and Echo Creek, and it is one of the best places I've ever seen. 1,800 hours, 17 plus hundred hours in this game. One of the best places I've ever seen. It's crazy. Oh, such a bummer. Such a bummer. And we're not too far away from it either. Yeah, it's just right here. Goodbye. Oh! Damn ragdoll physics. Alright, we're coming up on our driveway here. You guys have never seen this place. It takes a while to be able to beat the zombies back in there. It has a little shed, a drive-in like area. It has another one over here. It has a fence all around the property. Oh my god. My driving skills, which we're not going to talk about. It has a chicken coop. It has a garage. It has an unlimited well. It has a greenhouse. It has a huge basement. It has its own fishing dock. It has its own lamb pen. It's so freaking good, man. So freaking good. So sad. God, we actually got our skills up to a decent amount, too. We got our skills up to a decent amount. Oh. You, sir, are the first zombie, or ma'am, or whatever, are the first zombie I've seen here in ages. There's our sheep. Oh. But it's incredibly, incredibly defensible. Incredibly defensible. As I said, we're in a sad situation here. We know it's over. We're queasy. We're stressed out. It's just part of life. We will show you the location here. If you are in a Echo Creek start, this is the gas station, Echo Creek. You can come up here, you can go up that way, go to KY 144, and you can find it right there. Now, there is one other thing that I wish to do that I have not checked out yet in this area. There is a little area over here that is blocked off via gates. Let's go grab the sledgehammer real quick. I found a sledgehammer. I found all this other stuff. I found a generator. I could not find how to use generators. Just that type of world, man. It's that type of world. It's always a pain in the butt. Alright, let's actually put these in here and then place these items real quick. Alright. So we know we are getting sick. We know it's going to end. I want to check out what's over here. Maybe. Maybe we can get there before it does end. I'm gonna drink this apple juice. I don't replay Worlds, so this is just over, you know. Speedman 2K5, thank you for that follow. I'd have to take that out of the editing. Speedman 2K5, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Planteers, my friend. All right, so if we zoom down here, this turnoff here is where I want to go to. It's a large road that way. And I don't know what's here. And to me, a lot of this is about learning about things for your next run. So let's destroy. get our butts in there. Put this in both hands. Move the sledge in the back of the truck. Let's put this other one on our back. We're just about done. I mean, I know it takes like 3 to 4 days to be able to end things once you've been infected, but as I said, this is the last will and testament of my dude here, is to be able to find out what the heck is back here. Why was this road blocked off? I'm just ready for the road to be completely inundated with just so many zombies, it's ridiculous. Oh. Okay. They blocked it off because it's a washed out road. Interesting. Does continue over here, though. Yeah, I get it. We're exhausted. We're tired. I get it. We're gonna wear this. Let's wear the Jason hockey mask for the end of it, right? Get rid of these dirty rags. We do have the bleach bottle on us, just in case. Just in case we want to end it in a certain way. Alright, that gets us underweight. Muscle strain? Why do we have muscle strain? Oh, the pain is... I mean, our bandages are proper, so I'm guessing it's because of the infection. What is all back here, man? This feels like it's going to be something special back here. Alright, let's do this. Just stole the road here. Oh. Can we cross this? Okay. You can cross that. That's interesting. That's a new thing. Yeah, we're hopeless. I know. I just want to find out what's back here. Warning, restricted area. We left the sledgehammer back in our truck, too. Alright, so we've got some type of military base back here. And one that I'm not familiar with. Alright, we're going to actually drop that. We do have painkillers. We have beta blockers. We have antidepressants. We're going to take them both. We should be able to hop this fence and still see what's in there. And I think that's what we're going to do. Let's do this. Come on. Oh my god. What is this place? It seems to be fully abandoned. I'm really shocked that we're dying this quickly, if I'm being honest. Pool table. There's a zombie over there. Wait a second. Is this an orphanage? Yes, I get it. I saw you in there. Alright, we are super weak right now. But even at super weak, spears make you viable, man. What is all this? No, this is a school. There's desks in there. I'm pretty sure this was an orphanage. Because the kids' drawings on the ground... Here, drink. I'm pretty sure this is an orphanage. Kitchen up here. Yeah, look at this. Or like a huge private school. I've never seen this. I just want to explore it. Like, yeah, there's like nothing in here. I mean, there's other things in here. Oh, you can be used to collect rainwater with an empty paint bucket. Well, at least they made something useful out of paint buckets, right? We're gonna die exploring this place, but we're gonna explore it. There's a freaking medical center down there. Library. So I have the trait called Quiet, which is huge. Aluminum fragments. White sugar. Copper. EP tools. Yeah, so you're not going to find anything in these bookshelves. So it's not very heavily obviously very hard to get to, so it wouldn't make sense that it would be heavily done. I mean, not really, because you got to think about how far out it is. This would be a nightmare of base. You'd have to redo the whole road out here. Oh, shit. Oh, God. You didn't make a single noise there. Why is there burnt cauliflower in here? Come on now. Be reasonable. Sounds like a zombie's in there. No. Yeah, even with... I mean, look at all the kids' drawings all over the place. School... Alright. I think someone might be right. It's either a boarding school or it's a... What are you? Hold on a second here. Dude, this is cool. I figured if I was in a freaking have an ending to a character, this was a good way to be able to figure it out, you know? We didn't bring any food with us, did we? No, we didn't. Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, the farm that I was at is probably one of the best solo or multiplayer bases that I've ever seen. Well, there's more of the zombies. Yeah, there's a lot more over here. Look at this, they can't figure out where I am. I'm telling you, the quiet trait is ridiculous. Yeah, never mind, I know what this is. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a private school. It's a private school, maybe a boarding school, you might be right, but it's at least a private school for the rich. Just looking at all this, you realize it really quick. It's and I would say this is more of a private school than a boarding school just by the design. It's too gaudy to be just a boarding school. That's crazy. So it's a abandoned private school out here. I'm telling you, you can be weak as hell, and spears still make you ridiculous. Just saying. Let's go explore some of these other things before I croak, huh? Yeah, there's like water. I mean, it's a greenhouse with water in it and stuff like that. Get out of my way. I will say, the one thing that B42 has added is so many just incredibly interesting POIs. So many incredibly interesting, like, locations. And there's the other fence around it. Alright, so here's where I could say it's viable. The fencing seems to go all the way around. But storyline-wise, this almost makes it seem like, hey, this school turned. We locked it down and said, don't come in. Let's fill up some water here. Oh. Oh, no water in the sinks. Damn. Okay, can we find anything water-wise in here? I doubt we're gonna find anything water or food-wise. I mean, we can... Unsafe for consumption, sterilize and never nor fire. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. I do have that mod. Oh, okay. I see what... I couldn't see which way you had to walk here. Alright, so it's just flower pots around. Gotcha. It's a very interesting POI. We'll go check out the other building real quick. I cannot stay here for the night, though. And I would rather go die at home. Okay. Open canned chili that's rotten. You know what? We're gonna open this ginger ale and drink it. Watch it magically heal me or something. It's not going to, but... Yeah. There was a bug in early B42 that I read about that, apparently, if you drank some type of sodas, they would, like, take away all your fatigue and stuff like that. Yeah, it looks like zombies attempted to survive here for a while. Yeah, I would say this is a private school. That's what it looks like. Honestly, old oven here. Like, there's so many things you could have gotten out of this for use. Oh crap, it won't let me... Yeah, it won't let me remove the window shards. Oh! Bummer for you guys. Yeah, it's incredibly interesting. I think it would be really cool, but as I said, like, it would require a lot of... And I mean a lot of freaking... bringing... of, road to be able to work on it. Looks like a... Oh, this might have been a soccer field. Yeah, it was. I'm assuming that the water is non-accessible. Oh my god. Guys, I'm starting to think this was not... Might this have been a Catholic school? I don't know about you, private or boarding schools. I've never seen a graveyard on site. And it's off the lake. I mean, here's the thing. It would be viable to live here because of the fact that it's off the lake. And you have the woods and, you know... And the lake gives you all the water and the frickin' food you need. Being honest. Oh, it is not a safe point, though. Look at this. There is a way to walk around the fence. Interesting. Alright, well, we're back out of here. Let's go ahead and walk back. That was an interesting stop. I just need to know. Like, you would have to redo this entire road there. You would have to redo make a bridge over that water. The amount of wood this would take to be able to freaking redo this road into, like, probably masonry, because you would have to do masonry to be able to make sure that the forest doesn't regrow over it. You'd have to upkeep it to be able to make sure the forest doesn't continue to overgrow it. Yeah, it would be fun, but it would be a nightmare. It would be an absolute nightmare. Alright, well. It was interesting. It's definitely a fun little jaunt. But I think, guys, we have decided it's time to go home and die. And I like my farm a lot more than I like that place. Nice and isolated too, but it has a lot more available resources. That was a fun time. It's always really cool to be able to explore, like, newer areas. I remember when the fort came out east of the Grand Ohio Mall. Went out and explored that during my 1,000 Days attempt. And in Build 41, and it was honestly just amazing. Like, that thing was so huge. That would have been really cool to be able to build a fort out there, but just... Like, you would need to have, like, mods like the helicopter mod or something like that to be able to make it viable, because it's so far out. Even at this place, I had to have a barrel mod, so I could push, like, gasoline out here. Because we're still not hitting trees while I'm about to die, please. Because we're still out here, you know. I'm very, very happy with this place. Sad that the power didn't even go out before I went, but... This is probably, hands down, the best... like, self-sufficient place I've found in B42. Huge basement. Huge house that can be defendable. Greenhouse, unlimited well. Fence all around the property except for just where we came through. a lake with a fishing dock, sheep over on that side, chicken pen over there that's covered, garage, and an area that you can essentially just turn into your spear harvesting factory. And then you can fire harden them. God, I am so bummed right now. We should have been able to survive this. This should have been a survivable thing. It really should have. I didn't make one mistake. I look so damn ridiculous wearing the mask. I'm not gonna lie, I look so damn ridiculous wearing the mask. If I didn't make one damn mistake and get myself all messed up, we were starting to develop a home here. We were starting to make ourselves comfortable. We had so many things that were going good for us. I was really looking forward to turning this basement into a massive, like, workshop. So looking forward to it. The garage even had a bandsaw on it where we can cut freaking steel sheets. We could have stayed warm in here during the winter. So sad. But now, I just don't know. It's basically over. We're sad, breaking point, we're nauseous, which means we've gotten past the sick point. We're peckish, we're drowsy. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and end this on our own terms. We're gonna place this item there. We're gonna place our machete up here. Place the spear up here. Place the vehicle key here. Just in case someone wants that truck. I think we deserve to go out clean, right? There we go. We're clean. But we're gonna go out. We're gonna go out on our own terms. Wait, why is the bleach bottle empty? We didn't drink the bleach bottle. I was saving that to drink. Wait, what? No. Please tell me we got more bleach. We want to go out the way we want to go out. Thank you. Dear Lord. This is our choice. Close the damn door. Place this. There we go. Down the hatch. Who knows? We once heard a politician tell us that drinking bleach would cure all infections. Maybe it will. I don't think it's working, guys. But we go out on our own terms. We always go out on our own terms, and this is definitely the way that we have decided to go out. Unfortunately, once again, it was by the stupidest of little scratches. 7%. It's time to be able to say goodbye. And the bleach didn't cure us, unfortunately. You, your friends, your family, and your loved ones, please stay safe out there. And don't drink bleach. Have a good night. Alright, well, there's the end recording to that one. Dear Lord, that was a freaking... That was actually really cool to be able to find that. Got you on that that hydrate, little soul potato. I appreciate you. I'm really, really bummed. But at the same time, I'm really, really excited because now I know where this place is, which is good. And two, clearly our run was not going well when we couldn't find how to use generators by day 17, day 18. It just was not a good run at that point. It really wasn't. And when you start to get those points, it's just something that causes a massive issue with your gameplay, with your figuring this out. Now the problem is I'm kind of guessing the way that this happened. This zombie is now stuck in the bed. It kind of feels like that might be the thing that's happening right now. What we are going to do is, let me go ahead and name this and then switch it over. I'm pretty sure that was day 18, if I'm correct. Yeah, it was day 18. That'll be good because, it'll be a nice short series that I could do that. Yeah, no, it's honestly, like, there was some really, really cool stuff. There was some really, really cool stuff. And I can't complain about that. Just being able to go and check out that boarding school or the private school or the Catholic school or whatever it might have been. We figured out it was a school of some sort, for sure. Super, super, super cool. And to know that that is right there, when this place is right here, and they're both in between, like, Ekron and Echo Creek, which, by the way, if you spawned in Echo Creek and you've gone west from Echo Creek, you know that the gun shop is over there, like the gun warehouse, which is like the outlet store of guns. And it's really, really freaking cool over there, too. So, well, that's another short series we can throw up. It'll be decent. It'll be decent. Just have to watch through it and kind of give them proper names and stuff like that. Trying to figure out if we should keep going, or actually let me take a look at the time because we did start late today. It is 11:26 my time. If I started up a new game, day 1 wouldn't end until like 1 o'clock my time. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to wait for Monday to be able to do my my next playthrough. I am taking Sunday off. I had Friday and Sunday off. I streamed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I do a lot of like appointments. Like Monday, I have physical therapy. Tuesday, I have the dentist. Wednesday, I have physical therapy. Thursday, I don't have anything next week, but Friday, I've got my MS doctor. So there's a lot of different things that I have to go through each week. Usually I have to pop like 4 or 5 appointments. So I think what we're going to do is we're probably going to send a raid off to someone here. I appreciate if you guys all stick around. You guys have been freaking awesome, and I have to really, really thank Broccoli for sending you guys over. Like, that is so freaking cool. It really was. It really was. And, like, shortly looking at Broccoli's account, realized he's been around, it seems like he's been around for a very long time, which is cool. Which is cool. Alright, so what we are going to do is we are going to switch on over to the React section, where you guys can also see yourself, both on YouTube and Twitch down there. And then we are going to find someone in Twitch. Without hearing myself, and please, shh me. Hooks versus, thank you for that follow. Welcome to stream, welcome to Planeteers, my friend. I appreciate you so dang much. Let's go ahead and find someone either that is on... Oh. You know, the funny thing is, I could send you to Private Lime. Because that would be kind of cool. Extract, IX, thank you for that follow. Welcome to stream, welcome to Planeteers. But what we are going to do is we are going to send you to It's Cayenne. We're going to send you to It's Cayenne. The funny thing about this is... She plays Project Zomboid. Adventure, if you're still there. Adventure Time, if you're still there. Also Filipina, but in the Midwest U.S. Go figure. Go figure. You rated her once too, have you? Nice. Nice. Randomly? Nice. Alright, so what we are going to do is we're going to send it off to her. She's only been on for about an hour and a half, and she's been playing a lot of different things. I have not been able to send a raid off to her yet, and I think sending a nice fat raid of 34 off to her would be kind of cool, you know? I get that there's some people that don't like VTubers and stuff like that. Very, very nice people. Like, Adventure, shouldn't matter whether you have a cam or whether you have a YouTube or whether you have no cam or whatever. Nice people are nice people, and nice people who play Zomboid are awesome freaking people. So we're going to go ahead and send the raid off over to them. I would appreciate it if you stick around. You, your friends, family, and loved ones, please stay safe out there. Thank you so much to everyone who followed, who dropped on the raid from Broccoli, who subbed, who gift subbed, who threw bits, who did all these things. You guys are just... Honestly, just, you guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys so much. Have a good night.